Da. All right. Well, hopefully everybody can hear me. We'll find out. We'll see. We'll see if anybody comes in. First broadcast of thy season. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So basically, at this point, kind of going over everything, making sure everything right. They're doing the national anthem right now. In Doosan versus Hanwha. I'm a little early for the game, so hopefully there's some people joining in. We'll see real quick. Hopefully there's on it. Here you go. All right, Sung Baek on the mound for Hanwha. Again, the big signing in the off season for Hanwha. The side armor for that used to play for KT, now here in Hanwha. Kim Min Sok leading things off for Doosan. Jung Soo Bin normally would be leading off, but he is still playing center field, but way down in the 9 spot. We'll see how things go today. Hanwha decided to have a few changes. The lineup is a little surprising to me, honestly. They talked a big time about Shimu Jin playing leading off. He is again another KT guy that's came over. Very interesting signing. We'll just leave it at that. I don't know exactly why they signed him. I really don't. But we will kind of see how things go for them. As far as the defense, Floria in center field, getting his first starts in Hanwha uniform. So we'll see exactly kind of how he goes. Let's see. Uh, we've got everything situated. If you can hear me, please let me know. Again, this is the first game of the season, so or the first game of the spring. So I'm also trying to figure some things out. Ran into a few problems already. But, we'll see. All right. So again, I have a few additions. So Kim Min Suk is up to bat. I don't have any real stats yet for these guys because the. All right, thank you, Jared. Thank you, thank you. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. I do have a few more different little setups going here, so we'll see. Hopefully, I can remember all these new things that I've added. So and that's going to be ripped all the way back to the wall and caught by Im Jong Chan at the wall, and that's one away quickly. He gave it a ride, but a little short. So, oh, oh, first one fly out to right field, right at the wall. So, Hom Sung Baek gave out the most home runs in the league last year. So, and they're all playing in again. They're playing in Cheongju, which is a very small stadium. So, and that's ball one to Kim Jae Won. Okay. So, if you are watching, everybody say hello to the camera guys behind me. As that is ball two. The camera guys behind me, they are shooting a documentary today, courtesy of Da Moonwa TV, talking about the stream. So they'll be in the background this weekend. You guys will have to watch it if possible. You can check out their YouTube channel too. And that's a swing and a miss there for Kim Jae Won. Oh, I've already forgot some stuff that I need to be hitting. Uh, we got a pitch count on our broadcast this year. Hopefully, I can remember everything. Oh, and and Kim Tae-won looks at ball three low. The pitch clock is in effect. I unfortunately I cannot add the pitch clock into my broadcast. Just way too difficult for me to be able to do. But they do have the pitch clock in the KBO this year, so hopefully the game speed up a little bit. As that's a swing and a miss on a high heater, and that runs the count full. It's 3-2. All right, here we go. The 3-2 count, the full counts swing that is lifted up into the air. Floria back now runs back in and it catches it, and that is two away. He looked confused, like he wasn't exactly sure where he was going, as he started to backpedal and then realized that he was way late and had to run forward to catch it right at his chest. All right. So two away now. Om Sang Baek, eight pitches so far, as that one's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Yang Eg, the man in Doosan. eh, Another solid year last year. Captain this year for Doosan. And the 0-1 pitch is outside ball one, 1-1. So it'll be interesting to see how many pitches he ends up throwing. Uh, Obviously, you don't want to throw too many, but obviously, you still want to build up your how much you're actually going to be throwing. So that's way out in the other batter's box. That's 2-1 now to Yang Eg. So again, they're in Cheongju. Interestingly enough, Doosan was originally the team in Daejeon. Daejeon was yeah. So originally Doosan was the Obi Bears. Is that just misses inside, and that's 3-1. So Doosan was originally the Obi Bears, which was in Daejeon, and the first ever KBO Korean World Series final match, whatever it was called at that time, is that's going to be ball four, and Yang Eg is going to find himself on first base. Put the wrong button. So Yang Eg on his way to first with the 2-out walk. Not going to be stealing any bases anytime soon. But yeah, so Doosan originally was the OB Bears. They started in Daejeon, ended up winning the first ever Korean Series game here in this very specific stadium. Is that's first strike in there for Jake Cave. Left-hander playing in right field, and he gets that and rips it into center field. And Yang Eg is gonna go hang out at second while Jake Cave is gonna play with the first base coach. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong side. Let's try this side. There we go. That's a little bit better. There goes the no hitters, ladies and gentlemen. Single to center, ripped right back up the middle. Cave on first. Yang Eg on second. And that's going to bring up Kang Seung Ho. Kang Seung Ho was playing second base last year, but has moved over to third base with Hog Young Min going to KT for in the off season as a free agent. Is that's in there for a strike. That's right. Right. So hit 280 on the season last year. Doosan with a brand new uniform, as that's going to be a ground ball. Shimujin scoops it, tosses it over to Wang Youngmook, and that will be the end of the first. They get a walk and a single, but strand two. we will go to the bottom of the second or bottom of the first. I'll stay here with you guys as I'm trying again to figure things out with my buttons. Got to get used to everything, but leading things off is going to be Eugene Young for Hanwha. He did hit a very robust 204 last year. Big thing, obviously, is Floria. He's batting in the third spot, so we'll see exactly where or how he does, I should say. All right, Young EG behind the dish. Che Sung Yong is welcome, welcome, Harry. Glad that you were able to make it back. It'll be an interesting season, that is for sure. Lots of changes. Jason Young, 600 or 600, 6 ERA on the season last year, 2 wins, 0 losses, and a hold. Only pitched in 12 games, 27 innings, 21 strikeouts, 4 walks, a 319 batting average against. He is a lefty, and I will say this: Hanwha has been struggling against lefties as long as Hanwha has had 142 from the left side, a 50% of chance of time he's throwing his fastball. Slider is 25% of the chance. Forkball 13 and a curveball to round things out. And here we go. Eugene Young leads things off for Hanwha. And the first pitch to Hanwha is swung, lifted up, shortstop over, under, and one pitch, 1 out. That is efficient. Right. Next up is Moon Hyun Bin himself, Mr. Clutch. And that's in there for a strike on the outside. And swings and misses that, and that's going to be 0-2 now. All right, so the left, that's low, ball one. If I fall behind on pitch count or anything, please say something in the chats. Again, I'm still getting used to all the extra stuff as he fouls that one out of play and giving the souvenir to the fans. What a guy! What a guy! All right, and time is called, so backs outs 1 time. Again, they are limited, just like the MLB. The times are a little bit different. I'll get later on. I'll talk a little bit closer, a little bit more about exactly what times and everything. As he rolls that over, and second baseman grabs it and is not able to make the flip, and we'll see if that goes down as an error. But nonetheless, that will be a base runner as Moon Yun Bin will be on first, whether or not that's an error or a I think he had time, but he dropped it, taken it out of the glove. I would hope that they give him an error on that. Nope. This is the KBO. They're going to give him a hit. So Yu Chan over at second base again. He did not play second base last year. So Moon Yun Bin now over at first base. He hurt himself? Looks like he's grabbing the old hammy. That'll be it for him. So he got himself a base hit, and that'll be it. What's up, Mary Kate? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kim Tae-yeon is going to be pinch hitting or pinch running. I've missed you, Mary Kate. Gloria. Mary Kate, how are you handling the news of all the cheerleaders heading to Taiwan? Gloria rolls that file and it's 0-2. You gonna be all right? Don't change. I'm pretty sure half of Hanwha's cheer staff is left. Is that's gonna be a throw over to first? It's Kim Tae-yun again taking over its first base for Moon Bin as he hobbles up, and that's way outside. Ball one. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I think three or four of them left. Spring training, first spring game of the season, Lamario. That misses upstairs. I do have one issue so far that's come up. The chats are no longer intertwined, so I only have a vertical chat and a horizontal chat. I'm gonna have to do something to fix that. Is Gloria lifts that one, that's gonna go all the way up to the wall, bounces and one hops the wall. Kim Tae-yun is gonna be round in second. He's gonna head to third, and Floria with a double. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what Hanwha needs from their big, big foreign back. Let's see. The 22nd is the first game of the season. 20 seconds. Hanwha will travel to KT to Suwon as that's inside. And that's ball one to Noshiwan. Yep. So 2 weeks, right? Yeah, 2 weeks. And checks his swing, but it doesn't matter as it's right down the old middle. All right, so Noshiwan, the 1-1 pitch from Chae Sung Young. And that's outside, ball two, 2-1. Eagles, yeah, Bisang Kara. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Noshiwan. And 3-1 now. And that is going to be low, ball four, and the bases are loaded, ladies and gentlemen. The bases are loaded. All right, Chae Sung will step in once again. The captain for Hanwha. Not a good season last year. Hit 271 overall, but he struggled for most of the season. Yeah. That's going to be lifted, but foul. 0-1. All right, Chain Song, the 0-1 pitch. And that's low. 1-1. That's, yeah, Kiwi. Just, you got to make sure you record this swing so you can practice it later. And that's ripped, but into the netting and foul. And that's going to be 1-2. Mary Kate, which game are you watching? Are you watching the Hanwha game? Or are you watching the other ones? All right, so that's going to be lifted into right, but it's right at the right fielder. He grabs it. That should score a run, and it does. And Hanwha takes the early lead. 1. Productive outs, a productive out. That's what they need, ladies and gentlemen. 2 outs now, and that will bring up uh, the man, the myth, the Mr. Mook, Wong Young Mook, as he swings and misses it. That's 1. So 1. Still trying to get into mid-season form here as I'm falling behind on my pitch counts. All right, here comes the pitch, and that's going to be rolled foul, and it's going to be 0-2. And Wang Young Mook, one of the best at. Can somebody get this man an iron or a steamer or something? He looks like he just grabbed his uniform out of the bottom of his bat bag. Uh, looking like it has never seen an iron before. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And in the dirts, 1-2. All right, here we go. The 1-2 pitch to Wang Young Mook. And did he check it? No swing. They do have a new rule about check swings in the KBO this year. I don't know exactly what it is. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2 outs, 2 on. And that's going to be ball 3, running the count full. 안녕하세요. No, no, Hyun. And that's going to be fouled away, and it stays 3-2. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch once again, and he steps off the back of the mound. In the KBO, they do again have some new rules or whatever, but they do not have the only 3 attempts to pick somebody off. They do not have that rule. So that is on the outside, and it catches him looking. And we will go to the bottom or the top of the first. We'll see if any of my stuff works. 20 done. A single, a double, a walk, and a sacrifice scores 1 for Hanwha as they take the early lead. We'll see how long that goes. So, quite a few pitches there in that inning for the Tucson pitcher. Obviously, a lot of these teams have plenty of people, so it's not entirely that big of a deal. Yeah. All right. All right. We're back. Tucson deck again, still out on the. All right. Up for Doosan is number 6 hitter, Yang Sung Hong. Hmm. Like, first pitch is a ball. 17 pitches in that first inning for Sang Beck. And that misses outside. Ball two. He did walk Young EG in the first inning, so we'll see if he can figure things out, I guess. All right, the 2-0 pitch, and that's going to be rolled foul on the ball right down the middle. The 2-1 pitch now to Yang Sung Wan. And a swing and a miss at a pitch in his eyes, and that's going to be 2-2 now. And he goes down to get it, lifts it up, left fielder under it, and that's one away. All right. One away, 22 pitches from Beck, and that's going to bring up Pak Jun Young. And in there for a strike. Pak Jun Young, 226 last year, did have 7 home runs. Not a big threat, I would say. And that misses upstairs, 1-1. And that's in there for a strike on the outside. I don't think it will. I mean, I think it would make it more high scoring. Uh, because of a couple reasons. One, now the guys on first can time their steals a little bit better, as that's way outside 2-2. So I think they can time their steals better now because they have the pitch clock, and uh, having to pitch faster is beneficial to the hitters, not so much to the pitchers. So uh, I think it's would cause more high scoring. That's a slow roller. JJ Hoon in front of the mound. Sorry, in front of the plates, and that's going to be a 2-3 putouts for out number 2. Yeah, right, it's 2 away. Yeah, first year with the pitch clock. So last year they were supposed to have the pitch clock, and apparently there was already a ball that was hits instead, and that's going to be, I guess it's a 5-3 put out to end the first, and yeah, we will go to the bottom of the second. Yeah, I don't think it'll really do much. Uh, I don't think it. I really don't think it'll change the game too much. Yeah, yeah, I am kind of glad the pitch clock is here. As long as they don't ever do that stupid runner on second thing, then everything should be fine. So, but yeah, the 3 feet line, the rule has changed a little bit. I think it resembles the same as the MLB now, where you can run on the inside as long as you're not interfering with the throw. And then, yeah, then no more 12 inning games. The regular season, 11th inning. No, yeah, there's no runner on seconds thing. But again, they don't need it in the KBO because the KBO only plays 12 innings. But this year, starting this year, they only play 11. They changed that, so all right. Kim Jong Kim Jong Chan will step in, and that's ball one. 158 last year. I believe he was the player of the year in the second league, as that's a swing and a miss there. He's always played extremely well in the second league, but once he gets up here to the first league, once he gets into the first league, he just cannot cannot do anything, as that's a swing and a miss. He's a 40 or 50% strikeouts guy. Just a sec. All right, I'm back. I missed something. It was a strike, maybe a foul. I don't know. Uh, so and that goes down and grabs it, and that's going to be a grounder to the second baseman, and one away on the 4-3 putouts. Oh, that's going to bring up the brick wall himself, but Shay Jae Hoon. And first pitch swinging at a ball over the strike zone, and set of ball one. It's now strike one. And next pitch is another high fastball, and he swings and fouls that one back, and it's quickly 0-2. JJ Own has lost some kgs, ladies and gentlemen, or lbs for those of you that speak freedom units. Not much, Kenny. Welcome, welcome. And that's ball one, 1-2 now. And 1-2 pitch, and did he go around? He did not. And that's 2-2 now. It doesn't even look like they sold out in Chungju, but there are a ton of empty seats there as he fouls another one back, and that's keep running that pitch count up. 37 pitches now for Chae Sung Young. Danny, how's the Lotte game going? And pops that one up. Hmm. That is two away on the pop fly to the second baseman. There you go, Lotte. All right, Shimu Jun, the big defensive acquisition. They talked about him leading off. Maybe they realized that he shouldn't. What's up, Daniel? How have you been, my man? That's a swing and a miss right down the middle. Yeah, luckily we had some marriage counseling. Oh, we're all good now. That's outside. All two, 2-1. Yeah. So you guys, normally it used to be where the two chats were mixed together. It is not mixed together right now. One of the programs I use is no longer supported, as that's a fly ball to left field, and that will be 3 away. 1-2-3 goes Hanwha, and we will go to the third inning. It's 1-0 Hanwha. Maybe my buttons aren't working. There we go. Now they're working. Yeah, the KBO has the pitch clock this year, Daniel. On top of that, they also changed the. Just a sec, I need to fix something. Uh, they also changed the 3 feet rule line, and also, uh, what else did they do? Changed the extra innings. There's now only 11 extra innings, no more. And then so it used to be like you couldn't run on the inside, but now you can run up to the grass. I'm actually really confused at what the change really is. I really honestly I don't really understand the change too much. But it's something like it used to be you could run 3 feet inside if the ball it was like a swinging third strike. And then on the right side, if it was a like a bunt or something, you had to run in the left on the outside. But they've changed it, and now you can run up to the grass on the field, but you can't like meaningful or purposely, I guess. So Jung Soo Bin will lead things off for Doosan. Hong Sang Baek still out there. And that's a strike down the old middle. Yeah, I'm doing the Doosan Hanwha game tomorrow. That seems what most people I've voted for. Hopefully, I can get things set up, but so that the chats are mixed together, as that's low and strike two at the bottom of the zone. Jung Soo Bin with a very awkward stance and chokes way up on the bats, but always a threat to get on base. And the 0-2 pitch, that's going to be a ground ball right back up the middle. And we've got a base runner, ladies and gentlemen, from the number 9 hitter. All right. Here we go. We'll see again how many pitches he actually throws. Be very interesting to see. All right. Kim Min Suk steps back in. He flew out to right field in his first at bats, gave it a ride all the way to the warning track, and that's going to be strike one. So been always a threat to steal. That's outside. Ball one, 1-1. I gotta, I gotta check over Jung Soo Ben. And he's back safely. Again, no, no limit on how many times you can throw over, so don't worry too much about that. And the throw back over again, and he's in there. Jung Soo Ben always a threat to take the extra 90 feet as sliding to the back side of the bag. It keeps him safe. Chan Sung, a righty, so obviously ball's in the left hand as it's fouled away as he goes to steal. Probably would have had that bag. Again, Chan Sung, a right-handed thrower, so gloves on the left hand. If he was a lefty, it probably would have gotten him. Something that's not really talked about too much is all of the so many Korean players bat left-handed, but throw right-handed because they're taught to bat left-handed because it keeps them closer to the first base. Uh, so a lot of these guys are as he goes, and that's going to be a throw outs, and that is not even close. Strike him out, throw him out, double play as he gets his first strikeout of the day. All right, Kim Jae Won steps in. He flew out to Floria out in the first. He's just so fast now. I can't wait to watch him like catch the ball and just run it to second base to tag the guy out. That's what I'm waiting for. All right, the 1-0, and that's a swing and a miss, and that's 1-1 now. Wrong button. And that's outside ball two. Right, here we go. The 2-1 pitch from Song Beg. Nobody on base now after the strike him out, throw him out, double play, and that's good because that is the dirt. It's 3-1. 3-2 counts last at bat for Kim Jae Won. He flew out to Floria. Floria looked like he was really confused at the where the ball was going. All right, here comes the 3-1 pitch, and that's upstairs. Ball four, his second walk of the day. That's going to bring up Yang E.G., who walked in his first at bats. 40 pitches now from Songbek. Been trying to add some extra stuff for the fans, for you guys, as we've now got base runners, we've got who's up to bat, we've got everything, and that's going to be a ground ball. Shimujin grabs it, tosses it to Wang Yangmook, and that will be 3 away. Another walk, but doesn't matter as he is able to get out of it, and we'll go to the bottom of thy third inning, ladies and gentlemen. Super fast. How's the audio? Is it good, bad, better than it used to be? There was a bunch of updates on the mic and the program that I used, so I'm not entirely sure It's supposed to sound better. Supposed to. So whether or not it does, I don't know. Hopefully. Dun, dun, dun. All right, I think we're back. Everybody say hi. All right. Eugene Young, the leadoff batter, is looks at ball one. Ooh, that caught the zone, but apparently it was not a strike. It's now a 2-0. And it's chopped foul, makes it 2-1. All right, and it misses outside, and that's 3-1 now. Eugene Young, not known to be much of a guy that walks, so if he can start to walk, that'll be a big, big, huge benefit for Hanwha. That is a strike at the bottom of the zone. He thought he was gonna have a free pass to first base, but not. Wanted to walk, didn't want to hit, and here comes the 3-2 pitch, and that's popped up. And a play, and it'll stay 3-2. Dun, 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 dun. All right, the 3-2 pitch, and that's outside. He does finally walk. And Hanwha has another base runner. Is the second walk given up by Chae-Sung Young, only at 49 pitches right now. And obviously not their number one pitcher, their number two pitcher, or their number three pitcher. So Kim Tae-yeon steps in. He's getting his first at bat of the day. Again, Moon Hyun Bin singled in his first at bats, but pulled a hammy running down the line, and Kim Tae-yeon took over as a base runner and was able to, as they check over on Young, was able to come home after the Floria double, and then the sacrifice fly by Cheon Sung. So Kim Tae-yeon hasn't batted yet, but he is the one run that's been scored in this entire game. Big season last year for Kim Tae-yeon, 291 on the season. His first season really as a full-time starter. As that's a swing and a miss there. Strike one. See, Moon Hyun Bin didn't look like he didn't have to be helped off the field, so that seems to be good. As that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. Not how you want to start your spring, sir. Not how you want to start your spring. As that's 1, 2, 3, or 2 outs, one pitch, 2 outs, and that'll bring up Gloria, who doubled in his first ever, I guess I want to say official at bats. As he doubled in back in the first inning, 1-for-1 in his recorded Hanwha career. And that's going to be a chopper to the first baseman, grabs it, steps on the bag, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will be it for Hanwha. A walk, but a double play erases it, and a ground outs by Floria. And, well, we go to the fourth inning. Cave will lead things off for Doosan. He ended up singling in his first at bat. So both foreign bats for these two teams ended up with a hit in their first at bat. So we'll see if he follows Floria's lead and rounds out. I feel like the game is going much faster. I really do. I mean, we're finished with 3 innings and we're 48 minutes into the game. Sounds like a absolutely fantastic deal to be able to finish these games in under 3 hours. All right, we're back. Doosan Bears still out there on the mound. Oh. 17 pitches in the first, 11 in the second, 13 in the last inning. He's at 41 pitches so far. And Cave lifts that one up. It's going to be a fly ball coming in, and that looked like trouble, but Im Jong Chan was able to finally corral it as he ran back and again ran way forward. But that is one away. I don't know what the deal is, but they seem to be having trouble in the outfield. And Floria had issues with his that first fly ball to him, and then Kim Jong Chan just there had another issues with his fly ball to right field. But that's going to bring up Kang Sung Ho, 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded out to a 6-4 putout in his first at bat, and looks at ball one. And it's maybe ball two. I don't know. Okay, ball two. Again, I couldn't see because they were just had the camera on him and didn't show the ball. Oops, that's wrong. And that's going to be a single past the diving Shimujin. And they've got their third hit of the day. Kang Sung Ho's first hit of the day. And yeah, stick. Right, so that's going to put Kang Sung Ho, the number 5 batter, first base. And that's going to be first pitch is ripped over towards his dugout. Strike one to Sung Hong. 0 for 1. He flew out to left field in his first at bat. One out. The 0-1 pitch, runner on first, and that is ripped, but into the foul ball. That's 0-2. And very difficult to see a lot of this stuff because Cheongju is not a big stadium. Again, they call it the ping pong table or the takgujang. Uh, the, they've made some upgrades, but it's still just not very good. It's not very big. It's difficult to see, especially with the camera angles that they have. They're really not very solid camera angles. All right, so runner on first, 0-2 counts. And that's going to be a little slow roller. Noshiwan grabs it with the glove. The throw in time. He'll move the runner over, but that'll be 2 outs. Noshiwan running, charging hard, scoops it with the glove, throws, and is able to get the not so speedy Yang Sung on. And first pitch swinging, and that's going to be into right field. Im Jong Chan does have an arm. But Kong Sung Hong is going to make his way home, and the game is tied 1-1 as Park Jun Young comes away with the RBI single to right. And it is a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. Tie game. All right, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. As that's in there for strike. Pitch number 50 on the day from Sungbek. With that one, Yu Chan is grounded out to 5-3, put out in his first at bats. I don't know if it was a bunt or what it was, but whatever it was, No Shiwan got the outs. All right, that's fouled straight down into the dirt, and that's going to be 0-2 now. 2 outs. They've been able to tie the game 1-1 in no extra innings in spring baseball, thankfully. The 0-2 pitch way outside. That's going to be 1-2, just like usual. 0-2 counts. Righty on righty. You've got to throw it in the left-hander's batter's box. Some things never change from season to season. And JJ Hoon drops the ball, but he's not able to go. What's up, Charles? How is life, my man? Good thing JJ Hoon lost all that weight, so he was able to get up like a giant gazelle. And here we go. The 2-2 pitch, runner on first, 2 outs, and that's going to be ripped down the line, but foul. Stays 2-2. But yeah, I'm not too bad. Very we'll just say been an interesting day, Charles. Though. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2 outs, one runner already home, one runner on first base. Pitch number 55 from Om Sung Baek, and that's outside and runs the count full. Oh, he will be on the run over at first base. Second full count of the day for Om Sung Baek. All right, and the pitch inside, ball four, and they will move the runners up for Jung Soo Bin. Mound visits, pitch number 56 there for Om Sung Baek. Maybe 60 pitches, maybe 4 innings. See, Jason Young has been sitting there for a very, very long time. We'll see what happens with him. Oh. All right, Jung Soo Bin, 1-for-1 on the day. He singled in his last at bat, his only at bats, which was last inning, as he looks at ball one way upstairs. Sung Baek struggling to find the zone. Has been this inning. It's been hit hard. Jung Soo Bin singled in his only at bat of the day last inning, but was thrown out trying to steal, and it wasn't even close. As that's Mrs. Low. It's 2-0. All right, the 2-0 pitch. And that is ripped, and that's gonna bring a run home probably as he's coming home and he is in there. Jung Soo Bin with the RBI single to give Doosan the lead. 2-1. Big time. Let's see. Sean is going to head over to third. All right, that's going to bring up Kim Min Suk. Kim Min Suk was involved with a trade. I believe he was the player that was at Lotte and was traded here to Doosan. And that's a chopped foul. It's going to be 1-1. Dun, dun, dun. Right to the 0-1 pitch. Pitch number 61 of the game for Umsang Bek, and that's going to be another ground ball. The right Wong Young Mook is not able to grab it, and that should go down as an E4 and another run for Doosan. As I don't believe Wong Young Mook was just able to grab that. Is I believe the first air, but they are gonna looks like have ourselves a little pitching change. As we'll have a pitching change, which means I'll change that, and we'll be back. I will let you know when we figure out who is going to be pitching. Seeing if they gave him a single or if they gave him an air on that. Still waiting for the official. He did have to move. Nope, they did give him an air. Go. Hanwha with their first air of the spring. Put her on the board, ladies and gentlemen. The first air of the spring. 3-1. All right. Looks like Kim Do Bin will come in to pitch for Hanwha. Do Bin. All right. Oh, Kim Do Bin steps in. 54 ERA last year, 0-1. One game, I believe he pitched 1/3 of an inning last year. They need a whole revamp in thinking, is what they need. All right, so runners on first and seconds, as those will both be charged to Om Sung Baek if something happens. First pitch for Kim Jae Won is fouled into his foot, and all right, the 0-1 pitch to Kim Jae-won, 0 for 1 on the day. He walked in his last at-bats, flew out to center in his first at-bats, and that's in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Charles, do you notice the additions to the stream? Daniel, do you notice the additions? That's going to be lifted, and that's going to be a little bit of trouble as that's going to be sliding in foul, not able to grab it. And E. Jean Young slides, grabbing his knee as it looks like he slid into the wall. But he is up and running away. I don't know why he's hobbling back. All right, so we'll reset for another 0-2 pitch. Runner on first and second, and doesn't matter if he went or not. That's going to be a strikeout looking. That will take us to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Doosan adds three. So strikeout looking. Doosan almost bats all the way around in that inning. I am loving this quick. All right, we should be coming back. Trying to make sure I got all my ready. No Shiwan will lead things off. No Shiwan walked in his only at bat so far today. 0 for 0 on the day. 52 pitches for Chae Sung Young, and that's a foul. Straight back. So Charles, I added the pitch counts and some base runners and some who's up to bats. Hoping to help people watching that can't read everything quite right. All right. And that is ball two. Right, here comes the 2-1 pitch to Noshiwan. And slow curve. It's going to be chopped as shortstop, grabs it, throws in time, and one away. Nice and slow on the speed from Noshiwan. Not breaking any land speed records with that run out of the box. That's going to bring up Cheon Sung. Cheon Sung, the sacrifice fly to right field, scored the one run for Hanwha way back in the first inning. Since then, they have had 10 guys, 7 guys up, 8 guys up. 8 guys have gone down. That's ball one. They did have one walk, but 6-4-3 double play into that. That's going to be a chopper to the third baseman, grabs, throws, and 2 away already. And quickly, 2 down, as he has now thrown 6 pitches for his 2 outs. That's going to bring up Wang Young Mook. Wang Young Mook just had the air there. That's going to be in there for a strike. 1-1. Wang Young Mook struck out looking in his first at bats. That's backwards K. That's is staring at you on your screen if you are in the horizontal. And did he go around? He did not. And that's going to be ball one, 1-1. So Wang Young Mook in uniform. I just can't believe how wrinkly his uniform is. It really looks like it was like in the bottom of his gym bag. That's outside. Ball two. Look good, play good. Maybe that's what the issue is today. Is he ordered a steamer from Coupang and it just wasn't delivered just yet. As he lifts that one foul, or left fielder giving chase, but way back in there, and that's gonna make it 2-2. And a chopped foul on a pitch just catching the top of the zone, and it stays 2-2. All right, once again, the 2-2 pitch, 2 outs. And that's going to be a chopper to the second baseman. Grabs it, throws, and quickly 3 away. 6-3, 5-3, 4-3, 1-2-3 goes Hanwha, and we will go to the fifth inning. Hanwha down 3-1. That was very, very, very quick inning. Oh, pitches. Right. Yang EG, the number 3 batter, should be leading things off for the old Doosan Bears. Bears. We should be coming back. I just want to check my innings here. Kim Do-bin still out on the mound. 4 pitches, and that's to get his 1 outs, the strikeouts there. All right, Yang EG leads things off here in the top of the 5th for Doosan. Kim Do-bin out on the mound. Yang EG 0 for 1 on the day. He walked in his first at bat and a 6-4 ground out in his last at bat. Looks at strike 1 at the top of the zone. And it's 0-1. All right, the 0-1 pitch, and that's upstairs, just misses the top of the zone. Might have been a strike last year, but again, this year they dropped the strike zone down. I think they said a centimeter. I really think they said a centimeter. As that he definitely went. Go around. What are we gonna rule? What's our ruling? They literally haven't given me a rule. Okay, yeah, ED. And pops that one back and out of play, and it stays 1-2. And they just drop out it's like this. They just drop out the scoreboard, and I'm like, which one? What is it? What is it? All right. All right, the 1-2 pitch, and way up as Che Jae-hoon jumps to try to catch that. Yeah, not anywhere near any strike zone in Korea. All right, the 2-2 pitch. And outside, 3-2, and another full count. Third full count of the day that Hanwha has ran the count to. Fly out to center in the first one, walk in the second one, and we'll see what happens here. The 3-2 pitch nowhere near a strike zone once again, and Yang Yiji will make his way to first base with his second walk of the day. Really, nowhere near the strike zone. Moon Dongju and Kim Saw Hyun, it's like looking on from the dugouts. As Yang Yiji will head to first and then head to the showers as he is done for the day. Junda somebody. Junda somebody. Junda Bean, I believe is his name. And throw over. Not in time. Junda Mean. And Jake Cave gives that one a ride, and that's going to one hop to the warning track. He grabs it, and Junda Bean is going to come home and slide safely. Jake Cave in at seconds, and he will have his first KBO RBI. And Doosan takes a 4-1 lead. Yep. Hanwha in mid-season form, ladies and gentlemen. Hanwha in mid-season form. All right, that's going to bring up Kong Sung Ho. Kong Sung Ho singled in his last at bat, 1 for 2 on the day. Looks it's a ball one. Right, so the 1-0 pitch to Kong Sung Ho. 6-4 ground outs, and that's going to be a pitch way back to the backstop. Can somebody please get him out? He has thrown 3 or 4 pitches now to the backstop. He is looking like straight up Wild Thing Vaughn without any sort of glasses on, as that's going to allow Jake Cave to make his way over to third base. Again, these pitches are nowhere near the strike zone. They're probably closer to the people watching in the stream than they are to the strike zone. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. Smoked it right down the middle, and he swings and misses on the changeup. It's 2-1. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch. And foul. 2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And swing and a miss, and that's going to be his second strikeout of the day. Whoops, wrong one. That one. How about that one? Solid changeup, but he just can't get his fastball anywhere near. Right, Yang Sung Hwan steps in. He is 0 for 2, a fly out to left, a 5-3 ground out, and looks at ball one. 안녕하세요. 오랜만이에요. That's in there for another ball, 2-0. Way hit him. Namu Kiloyo. And 2-0, and that's way up and in. That's 3-0. Just for you guys watching, maybe at home or whatever, the score bug on the SPO TV broadcast is not correct. However, if you're just watching me, that's great because mine is correct. He has thrown 20 pitches, and there's only a runner on third. There's not a runner on seconds. They finally fixed it, and that's going to be another single, and Hanwha is now down 5-1 as Yang Sung Wan RBI single. That'll be it for him on the day as he makes his way to first base, but then decides to come off because his day is done. That's going to bring up Pak Jun Young, single and an RBI in his first at bats. I'll get this updated once I find out who is on first base now. And that's in the dirt, and that's going to be ball one. Number 6, whoever number 6 is. And this is upstairs. It's now 2-0. All right. Oh Myung Jin is the base runner for. Yeah. Swing and a miss there. No, a walk, RBI double, a wild pitch, a single with an RBI, and they found themselves down 5-1 as he dives back in, nowhere near time with the throw. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch, maybe. All right, here comes the 2-1. Nope, steps off the back of the mound. And another ball way upstairs, 3-1. We were flying through this game, but we have hit a gigantic brick wall. And the 3-1 pitch. And that's going to be another single. He's going to go first to third. Im Jong Chan coming up with the throw. It is cut by Shimu Jun because that was a stupid throw. This is what I've talked about so many times with Hanwha. They have zero fundamentals. Im Jong Chan always wants to throw the guy out at third, but he's got a runner at first who has a ton of speed. He's not going to throw him out, but he still tries to throw him out. And then what happens is that the batter runner is going to end up going to second if that throw goes to third. And now instead of having a runner on first with a double play ball that could get you out of the inning, you would have runners at second and third, where now you need 2 outs on 2 pitches. So again, just absolute lack of fundamentals once again by Hanwha's right fielder, as nothing seems to be changing. That's going to bring up Yu Chan. Yu Chan walked in his last bat, 0-1 on the day, a 5-3 ground out in his first at bat back in the second. Last inning, he walked. I believe he came around to score, maybe. I don't. And that misses upstairs. Ball one. Lovely, 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 lovely. Right to the 1-0 pitch. Pitch number 28. And that's fouled straight back. All right. The 1-1 pitch, and that's a swing and a miss there. 1-2 now. 2 strikeouts so far today. One came in to get the strikeout looking to end the last inning, and then strikeouts here. Just change up, change up, change up, and they are missing it. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fouls that straight back again. Stays 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be an inside out swing. It's going to be a roller to the second baseman. It grabs it, but that's going to score another run as the 4-3 groundouts puts another run on the board for Doosan. Productive outs, what you love to see if you are not the team losing. All right, runner on second now. Jung Soo Bin, RBI single in his last at bat. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a single, a caught stealing, and RBI, and that's going to be another wild pitch as the runner makes his way to third base. Fun, fun, fun. Hanwha games are so much fun. Fun, fun. All right, the 1-0 pitch that catches the top of the zone. 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a chopper. First baseman's going to grab it and steps on the bag. That'll end the inning on the putouts by Cheon Sung. But once again, Doosan gets some more runs, and we'll head to the bottom of the fifth. It's all Doosan. Three runs in the fourth, 3 runs in the fifth. See if Chae Sung Young comes out, gets go his 4 innings to get the win. Im Jong Chan will lead things off, the number 7 hitter for Hanwha. Again, obviously spring game, but you know, Hom Sung Baek was one of the best starters as far as wins last year. Again, I say wins, not as far as pitching. So, last year he had 13 wins, third in the league with wins, 6 strikeouts, or sixth in the league with strikeouts. So he's a pretty good pitcher, except the issues, obviously the home runs. But so Choi Jun Ho will come in to pitch uh, for Doosan. So we'll have a new pitcher for Doosan. I will attempt to clear all this stuff out here. get this changed. Try to find out what his name is. Not in there for strike, whatever pitch it was. Would love if they would update there. Che Jun Ho. So that's a swing and a miss at a pitch up at his eyes. That should help. And that's going to be lifted into the air. Right fielder under it. And that's one away. All right. Che Jae-hoon will step up to bat now. Che Jae-hoon popped up to the second baseman in his only at bat so far today. And looks at strike one. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss at another high fastball, and that's 0-2. Went from lefty, now got the righty out there, and he is blowing it past him. I haven't actually seen how fast he's thrown. I don't even know if they have it. A swing and a miss there on a pitch up in the zone, and 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out. So 2 outs now. Shimu Jun will step in. He is 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch fouls that one away. It sounded like he broke his bat, but doesn't seem to be getting another one. Dae Jun Ho, 7 pitches, 7 strikes so far. Went around, and that's 8 pitches, 8 strikes. And not all of them are strikes. About half of them have been strikes, but Hanwha is helping him out. Hanwha had immense problems every time I've ever watched him about striking out. As that is finally a ball that isn't swung at. Excellent pitches that was down and outside the zone, but they've been chasing. You might as well try it again, and they'll go back upstairs, I assume, at this pitch. See, and they do, but it misses the zone. That's 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch, 2 out, Shimu Jun, and he fouls that one away. The deuces are wild right now. 2 outs, 2-2 pitch to number 2. That's going to be lifted to right field. The right fielder over underneath, and that's will be it for the 5th. That will be it for Hanwha, and we will go to the break, ladies and gentlemen. Again, KBO, the 5th inning break. So we will take a little bit of a break, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. we should be back. Kim Bum Soo out on the mound now. Just lost all of my sound. Yeah, I think I'm ready. Kim Bum Soo out on the mound for Hanwha. I'll try to get all of that stuff fixed. Kim Bum Soo out on the mound. Right, Kim Min Suk steps in for Doosan. Let me get you a batter, as that's upstairs, ball one. There we go. I think I've got things fixed and situated. All right, so that's going to be a swing and a miss there. Is that strike one, 1-1. Right, the 1-1 pitch to Kim Min Suk as he backs away, but it catches the inside corner, and that's going to be 1-2. Dun, 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 dun. All right, and that's going to be swing and a miss. Is down on strikes, and Kim Bum Soo gets his first man. All right, that's going to bring up Kim Jae Won. Oh, looks like EJ Won is back behind the plates for Hanwha. That's going to be fun. Obviously, going to be some changes. So it looks like just EJ Won back behind the plate for Hanwha. So we'll get JJ out of there and put in EJ Won. Doosan has some more changes. I haven't quite figured out exactly what they are yet, but that foul makes it 1-1 now. Kim Bum Soon, not a good season last year, up and down, some injuries. Really just didn't ever put it together after the year before, as that's going to be a swing and a miss. I tried to check his swing, but wasn't able to. Right to the 1-0 or 1-2, swing and a miss, and that's strikeouts number 2 already for Kim Bum Soo. Love a little rhyme here and there. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Kim Bum Soo. Hopefully, his time off in the offseason helped him out, because Hanwha definitely needs a lefty out of the bullpen if they're going to finally make the playoff. That's ball one. John De Mean is not catching. He is playing right field. And that is going to be a liner caught at first and steps on the bag. That will end the 6th. Yeah, that was quick, ladies and gentlemen. That was definitely quick. It's at the top of the 6th. I haven't even been able to adjust things yet. Uh, anyway, wow. Moving quickly is Kim Bum Soo. I don't even. Uh, Ground out. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not. I gotta update some of the Doosan stuff. They had quite a few. So Jong Sung Hyun is catching now, and obviously Jake Cave is no longer playing right. Jake Cave, pretty solid day for him. RBI 2 for 3. Hyun Jin is playing state in third. Joseph Kang has taken over in center field. So there we go. One more adjustment should be. All right, Lee Jin Young will lead things off for Hanwha. In there for strike, and it's 0-1. Oh, Chejun Ho stayed out there. 12 pitches in that first inning, or his first inning, I should say, as Lee Jin Young fouls that one back and out of play. So Lee Jin Young, 0 for 1 on the day. He popped up to the shortstop in his first at bat and then walked in his last at bats, but was erased by the double play. And that's going to be lifted left fielder over under it and one away. So since the RBI, Hanwha has not actually since the back-to-back singles. No, not yet. Anti. It doesn't start. This is just the first spring game. It'll start in 2 weeks on the 22nd. That one is in there for a strike. So Kim Tae-yeon, 6-4-3 ground out, no problem. So I'll be bringing the weekend spring games, and they do have a couple during the week that are at 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna try to bring those. Try. Can't make too many promises at this time of the year, but the 0-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon, and then he fouls that one, and it stays 0-2. Catch up our pitch counts here. All right. Once again, another 0-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon, the today's DH, as he fouls that one back to the right side, stays 0-2. Almost tail. Spring games. But yeah, I mean, technically, KBO is back with some spring games, so yeah, we'll say technically, yeah, they're back. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon, and that misses low and outside, 2-2. Oh, who's your team in the KBL? All right, the 2-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon, that's outside, and that's going to run the count full. It's now 3-2. Third full count of the day for Hanwha. First for Kim Tae-yeon. Ah, that makes sense. And that's going to be ripped, but foul, I guess. Again, camera angles at this stadium are leave a lot to be desired. Let's put it that way. Not the best. Are they pretty predictable then? Or I mean, because like the KBO is not predictable. You can have like you could be like, oh, there's no way this team wins, and then they come back and win, and that hits them on the elbow, and that's gonna be our first hit by pitch of the season. Did hit his little elbow guard, so it shouldn't be any real issues. That'll bring up Florio. I mean, yeah, guess guess that's good. All right, Kim Tae Yun, who took over for Moon Hyun Bin whenever he got hurt, is now coming out, and that'll be Cheon Ho taking over at first base. I'll get that updated. Uh, Florio looks it's ball one low, 1-0. Florio on the day, he or double in his first at bats, and then from there he rounded out to the first baseman in his second. He has got to be able to do a ton of stuff if Hanwha has any hopes of making the playoffs this year. And that's what he needs to do. Is that's going to be ripped into right field. Chan Ho should be able to go first to third, and he does. And Florio with another base hit, his second of the day, as he is now 2 for 3 to start his KBO career. Wrong one. Oh yeah, I mean it's fine. It's my spring too, Tail. I've got a bunch of stuff to work out, but it'll get there. Not too worried. So Florio is out now. And it's like Iwan Suck over at first. He put on 13 kilograms over the winter, is what they said. He bulked up. See if it affects his speed. Noshiwan steps in. He files the first one. So in one. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Noshiwan just catches the outside corner. It's 0-2 now. Noshiwan 0 for 1 on the day, walked in his first at bats, and then 6-3 ground out to start the fourth inning. Right, here comes the 0-2 pitch, pitch number 29. Checks over on Iwan Suk over at first. Iwan Suk is looking a lot more like Ejin Young, yeah, Ejin Young, since he put on all of those kgs. All right, the 0-2 pitch, and that's in the dirt. That's gonna get away. He's gonna come home. Cheon Ho comes home and scores. And Hanwha cuts the lead 6-2 as both runners will move up a base. And I will get this all figured out. Yuan Suk goes over to second. Cheon Ho comes home to score on the wild pitch. All right, it's No Shiwan now. The 1-2 counts. A runner in scoring position for number 4 hitter now and checks his swing. Did he go? He did not go. That's the ball 2, 2-2 now. Just able to hold up. Right. 2-2, runner on seconds. That is crushed, but just in front of the warning track. Iwan Suk is tagging and will make his way over to third base as No Shiwan flies out to right. That'll move the runner up, but that also makes it 2 outs. Cheon Sung will step in. Maybe it was maybe a home run in a month whenever it warms up a little bit. It'll be interesting this year to see. In last year, home runs were up everywhere. Obviously, the balls were definitely a little different last year. We'll see if they've reverted back. But runner on third is Iwan Suk as Chan Sung looks at strike one right down the middle. Chan Sung 0 for 1 on the day. Sacrifice fly to right field in his first at bats. Scored Hanwha's first run in the first run of the game. And Doosan scored 6 runs unanswered after that. Finally, Hanwha decided to answer as he fouls that one away. Makes it 0-2. So at this point, now you're getting into the bench players, the backups. That girl does not look like she's old enough to. Doesn't even look like they have cheerleaders at the go. I know a lot of Hanwha fans have been complaining a lot about they haven't had introductions for the players yet. They haven't haven't announced any of the cheerleaders. Mary Kate is still hanging around in the chat. Haven't announced any of the cheerleaders, which makes a lot of fans upset. But the 1-2 pitch and a check swing rolls foul, stays. No cheerleaders? Kiwi? Yeah, they really haven't shown the stands very much. I wonder why they haven't come out with cheerleader lineup. I know a lot of people are probably upset that they don't. They better call up DJ Ina or whatever her name is. Right, the 1-2 pitch. That's a check swing, but he went around, and that will be it for Hanwha. They strand one, but get one. We will go to the 7th inning. It's Doosan 6 and Hanwha easily 2. Kiwi, you got your uniform ready. You've been practicing your swing during little breaks in the action. Guess we can check around the league. Looks like Kia's up 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th against Lotte. KT is up 5-1 against LG in the bottom of the 6th. SSG is up 5-1 against Samsung, and Kium is up 2-1 against Doosan. Or sorry, not Doosan, NC in the bottom of the 6th. So it looks like all the games are in the bottom of the 6th, the 7th. So they're all moving pretty well at the same pace, which is good. All right, let's clear some bases here. We'll get ourselves a. See if Kim Bum Soo comes back out for another inning. Nope. Jung Woo Ju will come in to pitch. The first round pick for Hanwha. We'll see if he can pitch in the game. Right, first pitch is in there for a strike. They're ready. Jong Sung Hyun, who took over for Yang Yi behind the plates. Looked like that was the first time he's ever swung a bat. I hope I don't look like that later whenever I have to swing. And that's a strike three. First, that's not bad. Come in, you throw three strikes, three down, middle. Doesn't catch up to it, and that's, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make your entrance as a pitcher. There's another pitch, a high fastball, not able to catch up to it as Kang Sung Ho fouls it into the glove. One more fix here. Another strike. Trying to get everything situated here. So 0-2. He's thrown 5 pitches. He's thrown 5 strikes. Not a bad start for the rookie. Just misses the inside corner. Looking for another strikeout. Second round pick. Or sorry, second pick is he goes down and gets that. Center fielder Iwan Suk is completely turned around like he's never played outfield before in his life. And that's Kang Sung Ho makes his way on to second base. As it really looked like it. I don't know what is up with the Hanwha outfielders today, but that is the third time they've misplayed a fly ball. Maybe they should have had an extra practice game at the stadium or something, because Gloria in the first inning misplayed a ball. Yuan Suk just there misplayed a ball. Right fielder Him Jong Chan earlier misplayed a ball. But Oh Myun Jin will step in now. And that's going to be a ball low. Fouls that one away, and it's 1-1 now. Yang Yi looking on, drinking some recovery pack. Trying to read sideways through a camera lens. Ooh, those are Doosan Bears recovery packs. Labels and everything. That misses inside. That's 2-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch. Runner at second is Kang Sung Ho. I believe he's still there. It's the pinch ran for him, and that's going to be a swing and a miss as it drops out of the bottom of the zone. Ya Dong Gun will take over at second base. Oh. And the 2-2 pitch fouls that one away, stays at 2-2. All right, another 2-2 pitch, runner on second, 6-2, 1 out, and that's another foul. He's throwing hard. This is one of the things that they drafted him for. He was able to throw hard, and very common for this team to worry more about how hard someone can throw instead of how well they can throw. Is that misses way upstairs? He pops it up. Over at third is Ido Yoon. Looks like he took over. Number 7 took over for No Shiwan, but another foul. We'll double check. And if Ido Yoon moved over to third base, No Shiwan is done for the day. And at this point, so a lot of these guys are Gonna hit the old showers. And a swing and a miss, and that's strikeout number 2 for the rookie. Right, so that's gonna bring up Pak Jun Young. Pak Jun Young, 2 for 3 on the day. Nope, we looks like we've got a pinch hitter here. Hitter. And that's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 quickly. 17 pitches so far for the rookie. Yep. Jimin Tae is pinch hitting here. Fouls that one away. Stays alive. First at bat of the day. Does not look like a shortstop, so we'll see. Spin move doesn't get him to go. All right, the 0-2 pitch lays off of it. Fantastic pitch right there. Drops down, but he doesn't chase. That's makes it 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch. DJ Wan steps up in the way outside, misses his spot by about a meter and a half. It's 2-2 now. You need Kiwi. You need to get the old golf club out, swing it around a little bit, loosen up, and just missed. Caught a piece of the zone, but doesn't look like it caught the whole zone, which is something that they have to have. All right. The 3-2 pitch, that's going to be rolled over. Second baseman grabs it, throws, and that will be 3 away. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. They get a double, but that's it. Rookie's first trip to the mound in the KBO turns out pretty well. Yeah, you got. No, what you need is you need a like a 2x4, like old good old hacksaw Jim Duggan used to do. See what's happens here. Lots of things going on. I assume. At the bottom here. Yes. Stick your tongue out, throw your thumbs up. Make sure. All right. Who should be leading off here? That's the real stuff. Old Mookie leading things off for Hanwha. We'll see if he's still playing. Han Chi Hong hasn't been in yet. Oh, still out there. Wow. It's very surprising here. Still out there. So Wang Yang Mook, maybe. Wang Youngmook still out there. That's fouled away. Strike one. Wang Youngmook struck out looking in his first at bat, and then a 4-3 ground out in his second at bat. And fouls that one away also, and it's 0-2. Yeah. And that's outside. 1-2. Oh. Starter pitched well. A little rough in the first inning, but since then he was okay. And the 1-2 pitch, low in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Hey Nick, you got a iron or a steamer for Mookie to borrow for that uniform he's got on? Is looking so rough. And the 2-2 up high, and he works from an 0-2 to a 3-2, and he has got his second full count of the day, the fourth for Hanwha. It's not just baggy; it's all wrinkly. All right, 3-2. That misses outside. Goes from an 0-2 to a full count walk, and they will take that all day, every day out of your leadoff for the inning. Wang Youngmook works the 0-2 count to 3-2 counts, and then ends up getting a walk, runs that pitch count up. It's up at a 42 now. And Im Jong Chan steps in. Im Jong Chan 0 for 2 on the day, and first pitch swings and fouls that one down the right field line. 0 for 2, 4-3 ground out back in the second inning in his first at bat. Then in the fifth inning, a fly out to right field. And it's 0-1. He does have some power if he can connect. And his problem is making contact. That is fouled away, and now it's 0-2. Umpire runs away for something. I'm not sure what he's doing. Oh, Doosan uniforms, if you guys are paying attention, they do have new ones.
너무 감사합니다.
Thank you, thank you. I can't read your name because the chat is away. JT, thank you. All right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Im Jong Chan. Mook over at first slides back in as they check on him. And yeah. We'll do this whole thing again. Is that what it is? All right, the 0-2 outside. Again, there's a big thing that I've noticed and I've talked about so many times when I'm watching the KBO is they get up 0-2 and then they waste pitches. They waste pitches constantly. It's not just Hanwha. Hanwha does it. Maybe Hanwha does it more than anyone else, but I also watch Hanwha more. But they just don't attack. Right there, you have a guy that strikes out a bunch. You have an 0-2 count, and you throw one way off the plate. Okay, there you try to challenge him in. Right fielder's coming in. He's under it. He's going to grab it, not throw to first, but that is one away. Again, there's no reason to not challenge. You're at the bottom of the lineup, 7, 8, 9 guys. Why are you not challenging these hitters? Why are you getting ahead 0-2 and then you're trying to like paint the corners? Challenge him. They couldn't hit your first 2 pitches. Now, not every time, obviously, but for the most part, you want to keep challenging guys, but they don't. But EJ Wan now steps in as the first pitch swinging, and that's going to be a slow roller to second baseman. It grabs it, throws to first. That'll move the base runner up, but now you've got 2 outs as EJ Wan has seen 1 pitch today, and it was a ground ball. But Mookie does move over to second base. That one. All right, Shimu Jun steps in. He is 0 for 2 on the day. He flew out to left, it flew out to right, and the first pitch is swinging and fouled back. maybe up against the netting. Get my pitch counts caught up here. 48. Still trying to learn my setups. All right, the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be ripped into left field, and another fly ball, and another runner stranded. That'll end the seventh. Hanwha still down 6-2 as they strand another runner, and they got 6 outs left, guys. 시청자들한테 왜 자기 걸 보는지 네. 한번 물어봐 주세요. 아니요. 네. 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 Nick, can you see him? Okay. So those of you guys joining, maybe you're wondering why there's people behind me with very expensive cameras. They are doing a broadcast. They're doing a documentary filming, and they are going to talk about my broadcasting here on YouTube. So if you are in Korea, Damunhwa TV, I believe it comes out in a couple weeks on Tuesdays. You can also check the highlights video on their YouTube channel. But yeah, so if you ever want to watch and kind of see what my life is like and how I broadcast and my life in Korea, you'll be able to watch that on YouTube or actually in the thing. Yeah, yeah, there is somebody behind me. Luckily, I got a camera I can kind of see. I got to kind of watch on them. So, but all right, we should be back here. I think maybe we are not in the seventh. We are in the eighth, and we're gonna fix it. Let's see. Saying we're in the seventh, but we are not in the seventh. Let's see. All right. Uh-oh, the man that everybody has been talking about this spring is making his way onto the mound. The left-hander that they're calling the next Ryuhan Jin. Guanmin Gyu steps onto the mound. And his first pitch is in there for a strike. And that's fouled away, makes it 0-2 quickly. And the 0-2 pitch bounces. It's about 55 feet from the plate. Alrighty. And the 1-2 pitch and fouled away. He was way late on that, but he did get enough to foul it away, and it stays 1-2. So, Yu Chan, 0 for 2 on the day. Does have an RBI ground out there, a 5-3 ground out, a 4-3 ground out, and a walk, and that's just misses inside, and it's 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch and a swing and a miss at the top of the zone, and that is his first strikeouts. The relievers have been pitching well for Hanwha, minus Kim Do-bin, but Kim Bum-soo pitched really well. Jung Woo-soo pitched really well. Guanmin Kyu strike out his first batter, so we'll see if it continues. All right. So stepping in now, not Jung Soo-bin, but Jo Soo-hang. The home run king, or sorry, the stolen base king. as he fouls that one away, and it's 1-1 now. So he took over. Every time I always, every time I see his name, Josu Hang, I always just think Soju. The 1-1 pitch, and another foul, and it's 1-2. 64 stolen bases last year. If he gets on base, he is absolutely a threat to take a couple extra bases. And the 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And check swing, but grounds into the second baseman, grabs it, fires quickly, and that is 2 away. All right. That's going to bring up Kim Min Suk. Kim Min Suk led off the game with a fly out to right, and he has been on base with an E4. But other than that, strikeouts and a strikeout. 0 for 4 on thy day. And the 1 is swing and a miss, and that's 0-2. Min Gyu pitching well so far. Jung Woo Soo and Won Min Gyu, the two big guys. Looks like he's got Moon Hyun Bin's old number, rocking the 64, almost the best number in baseball. It would be 67 for those of you wondering it. And the 1-2 pitch, and that is ripped past the diving Wang Young Mook into right field, and he is on base for the second time today with his first hits, and that's will put a damper in the old first game for Guanmin Gyu. Kim Min Suk is able to get his first hit of the day. That's going to bring up Kim Jae Won. We'll see if he's still hitting or not. So again, DHing, so no reason to take him out. Nope, but they do, as we've got a new hitter here. Let you know who it is as soon as I find. Bomb. And checks over, but nowhere near. Yes, I spelled that right. All right, fouled back, and that makes it. Oh, no. It means plenty of speed over at the top of the lineup. Again, former Lotte Giant came over in the trade as he checks over, and that's a awful looking throw. Looks like Wan Min is taken over at first base as Cheon Sung is not there. And a swing and a miss, and that's 1-2 now. He takes over at first. And that is a strikeout looking right down the middle. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's Hanwha 2, Doosan 6. Let's see if I got all this still correct. I do. Yeah, so I was changing this. Everybody else? Correct. Pak Chun Su. Min Tae is no longer in the game. Seventh batter. Take. I'll try to get all this updated. This is the part that is awful because there's just so many changes late in the game. Soon, soon. Oh, still out there. Choi Jun Ho, still out there. All right. Ejin Young steps in, and the first pitch is swinging, gives it a lift, but in front of the warning track. One pitch, one out. And Hanwha will bring up Shea and Ho. It's in there for strike. So let's see. Going back to Doosan here. Let me try to get all this fixed and set up. That's Mrs. Low, 1-1. So Pak Jun Soo soon comes in. He's gonna take over at second base. And then Yu Chan will leave second and he will go over to short. We'll leave it that as that's filed away, makes it 2-2. Ba, 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 ba. And filed away once again. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Cheon-ho, and he pops that one up and out of play. And he's working the counts. Like to see it. Again, Cheon-ho had the most at bats last year in the leadoff spots, but a certain manager decides that they don't want him up there. And fly ball to center field, and that's the 2 away. And all right, Iwan Suk getting his first at bats, and that is low. Ball two. I wonder if they'll finally give Iwan Suk an actual song. In years, he still doesn't have a song. Right to the 2-0 pitch. And swing and a miss there. Blows it past him. Pitch number 60 on the day for Che Juno. Doosan's only thrown two pitchers out there. 2-1 in there for strike. Right, the 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, and that's way upstairs. 3-2, and another full count. So the full count, the 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be lifted. A right fielder makes a few steps to his left, and that's 3 away. Hanwha down to the last 3 outs as we will go to the ninth inning. Doosan in complete control. 6-2. Not really much of a game, honestly. Feel like Hanwha just say mailing it in, but definitely doesn't seem like a whole lot going on. See if same pitcher comes out. All right, good thing they're bringing out the closer. Everybody loves to see the closer. Yu Yunzong makes his way out onto the mound for Hanwha. Hanwha's closer ran into, kind of ran out of it at the end. And that's in there for a strike. And that's way upstairs. 1-1. I mean, an error helped one run score. The bullpen is pitched really well, honestly. Basically the reason why they're down 6-2 is because the starter didn't pitch well. He gave up 3 runs. 2 of them were earned, but then the guy that came in also gave up 3 runs. The same guy that had a ERA of 54 last year. That's fouled into the glove, but not able to hold on to it. Oh, did they come back and win? I saw it was 3-2 Kia in the bottom of the seventh, and Lotte had runners on first and third, but I didn't see exactly what was happening or what the rest of it, I should say, was. John Damin fouls that one out of play. Hey, 1-3, or 1-2, 1-3, strikeout. One. Don't worry, I have done this before. All right. So John Damin 0 for 1 on the day. He did score a run after he took over, and that's hit by pitch. Gotta love getting hit in spring game. So John Damin on base for the, I guess, I don't know, technically the third time. He took over for Yang Yi after the walk, scored a run, and hit by a pitch there. Oh, yeah, definitely. Maybe Lotte's bullpen this year will be like, I don't know, a miracle. Lotte's got to get some bullpen help if they're going to want to make the playoffs, and Hanwha's got to get some managing help if they want to make. Chang Sung Hyun steps in. Oh, looks like I heard we got a pinch hitter. I don't know who it is. Ryu something. That's all I can see of his name. We'll make a change here. Maybe they'll tell me. Maybe they won't. Who knows? Yu Hyun Jun. 667 last year. That's not bad. Oh, that's wrong. Those are English letters. Let's try. Those are correct. Pitch. Wow. 1 and 2. Kenny, it's Hanwha baseball when you're down 4 first game of the spring and you bring in your closer. I mean, you have to think Kia, but I really worry about Kia's foreign bat. I don't think Wisdom finishes the year. I honestly don't. I think he ends up striking out way, way, way too much and it's released. All right, to the 1-2 pitch to Yuhyun Jun. And lifts that one way up in the air. Ito Yun over in foul territory. 100, and that's on away. Right. Yadong Gun steps in his first at bat of the day. Looks at strike one. That would be if Hanwha and Lotte both make the playoffs. That will be the first time since Lotte beat Hanwha the in the playoffs. They've not both made the playoffs in I don't know 20 years or something, 20 or 30 years. I mean, you'd think after having first round, the top 3 picks for 2 decades that they might be decent. All right, I'll bookmark this, Kenny. It's you are calling Hanwha and Lotte both making the playoffs. And there's a stolen base. EJ Wan nowhere near. That will move him up to third base or second base. I don't know if it was a strike or not. Might have been a strike. It was a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be the first strikeout of the day for Ju Hyun Song. 2 outs now. All right, so that's going to bring up Om Young Jin. Young Jin took over for Yang Sung Hwan after the RBI single. This will be his first at bat of the day. Nope, second. Did strike out in his first at. That's a big swing and a miss there. 0 for 1 on the day. I believe he did score a run. A check over at second base. Easily slides back. Chimu Jun only a couple people have played this entire game. For Doosan, Kim Min Suk and Yu Chan are the only two that have been in the whole game for Hanwha. Lee Jin Young, Bong Young Mook, Kim Jong Chan, and Shin Woo Jun have all played the entire game. Right to the 1-1 pitch. And pops him up. Left fielder Eugene Young under it, and that will be 3 down. And Hanwha will come up to bat for the last time today. There are no extra innings in the KBO in the spring, so you get either Hanwha is gonna win, lose, or tie, and it'll all come down to this last 3 outs. Leading things off for Hanwha is going to be who is the question. Ido Yoon. Ido Yoon gets the lead off for Hanwha. He has not hit yet. So again, took over defensively for No Shiwan, so he'll get first at bat of the day. Sure, I got everything else. Yep, 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 hits, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 error, 5 walks, 4 walks. We are all ready. All right. Hong Min Gu will be, well, look at that, number 67. The best number in baseball, ladies and gentlemen, coming to close out the game. Hong Min Gu, Yuk Ship Chill. Everybody's favorite number. Hong Min Gu. That is ball 1. Don't make the number look bad, man. Make the number look bad. Fouls that one away, makes it 1-1. Ido Yoon. And Ido Yoon, first at bat of the day. Feel sorry for the guy. Played pretty well last year. Loses his starting spot to a free agent and slaps that one into left field. Real slow around first base, and he slides in. So Armando, they're filming a documentary about my life in Korea, kind of. So yeah, there's a TV crew filming right now, Armando. So if you are in Korea, you can check it out. Be in a couple weeks. Damunhwa TV, or you can check out uh, on YouTube the highlight video and stuff. So yeah, there's a camera crew for the next 2 days. Be today and tomorrow. Will both be filming. So all right. Guang Min steps in, took over for Chan Sung defensively. Again, Ido Yoon over at second base with a leadoff double. Once again, I don't know why they went out and signed the other shortstop. And that is crushed, but a little under it, and he's going to grab it to Ido Yoon. Is he going to tag up? He is going to tag up and sliding into third base. Ido Yoon making sure that everybody knows that he should actually be starting with the hustle play there. And 1 out on the fly ball to right field. Ido Yoon makes it over to third. I didn't think he would. It wasn't that deep. But again, a lot of these Doosan outfielders actually don't have very good arms. In the MLB, that's a throw from the right fielder to third base, and you're out by 5 steps. But in the KBO, they cut off everything. Is That's in there for a strike. It looks like An Chi Hong getting his first at bat of the day for Im Jong Chan. Fouls that one away. Chi Hong. That's in the dirt, and that's 1-2 now. We I can hear the music someone's playing in the background at the stadium. All right, Han Chi Hong of the 1-2 pitch. Oops, Han Chi Hong is batting for Wang Young Mook. Not I made a mistake. I made a mistake. That's outside. Runs the count full. 3-2. All right, the 3-2 counts. 3-2, the payoff pitch. And that's going to be a shot into the gap. The center fielder jumps but misses it. Lee Do-yoon is going to come home. The center fielder just plays around in the outfield, upset at himself for missing that. And An Chi Hong is going to have a pinch hit RBI double as Hanwha is trying to hang on for dear life. An Chi Hong, the pinch hit double. Looks like he is might be done for the day. Just came in to get a hits, came in to score some runs, and that's it. Lee Sang Hyuk will take over at second base for An Chi Hong. Kim Jong Chan stays. Oh, he's still in. Yep. Who do I want here? Who do I want? Sang Hyuk. Hyuk takes over. That's second base after An Chi Hong. All right, Im Jong Chan. Im Jong Chan 0 for 3 on the day. 2 flyouts to right field and a 4-3 ground out. Looks at strike one in there. Oh. Right, the 0-1 pitch, and that's slapped foul. 0-2. Oh, Im Jong Chan has a great arm, has some power, has some speed, but he's never been able to put it together at the first league. He's had multiple chances to play. Just did it finish his military duty, and that's a swing and a miss, just right on cue, making me look like I'm the smartest man in Korea as I completely call every single pitch. All right, Hanwha down to their very last out. EJ Wan steps in. He saw one pitch last at bats, and oh, he's gonna see two because he just watched one go right down the middle, and it's 0-1. Hong Mingyu, not a save situation. maybe. Here we go, and that's way outside. No, shit. Oh, sure, I still have volume. All right, the 1-1 pitch, and EJ Wan lifts that one, and that's going to be a drop in front of the center fielder. And Isong Hyuk is going to make his way around as EJ Wan with an RBI double, and Hanwha's cut the lead to 6-4 on two RBIs by the two old guys. All right, Hanwha still alive, still breathing. Are they going to let him run? All right, Shimu Jun steps in, 2 outs, 0 for 3 on the day, a fly out to left, a fly out to right, and a fly out to left. No, no, this is why they brought him here. This is 2-0. Right, the 2-0 pitch. And he lifts that. That might be trouble. Right fielder, center, second baseman, and that will be flyout number 4 for Shimu Jun. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will end the day for Hanwha. And yep, Hanwha put up a fight at the end, but that's all they did was put up a fight at the end. So, 6-4 is your final score. There we go. So, I should probably fix this chat. Ooh, there we go. We got a chat there. So, yeah, Hanwha, first out to the league, 1-0. Gave up 6 runs. Homsong Beck, rough outing. Gave up 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Then on top of that, you had the air from Wang Young Mook. Again, every Hanwha second baseman has struggled in the exact same spots. Every single one. Jung Eun Wan, Wang Young Mook, Moon Hyun Bin, Lee Do Yoon have all struggled going to their left, making that play to their left. Making the play to the left ends up bobbling the ball, and that led to an unearned run. At that point, it would have been, if you take away that run, it would have been 5-4. But again, you still got the guy pitching a lot more. So, not a good outing for Kim Song Baek. Gave up 3 runs, 2 of them earned in only 3.2 innings. Kim Do Bin ended up coming in and also did not pitch well. He started pitching well, but he was just wild. He threw multiple pitches back to the backstop. Ended up giving up 3 runs, all of them earned. 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, but again, he was very, very wild. Other than that, though, the bullpen pitched really well. They really did. Kim Bum Soo came in. He threw 10 pitches, 7 of them for strikes, 2 strikeouts. Jung Woo Ju, the first round pick for Hanwha, he ended up coming in, striking out 2. Kwon Min Gyu came in, struck out 2. And then Ju Hyun Song, obviously, again, you're down by 4 in the 9th inning in a spring game. It's very important to bring your closer in. He didn't pitch that well. He walked 1, gave up, did have 1 strikeouts. But offensively, Floria, that was the big thing. Floria, how was he going to pitch, or how was he going to hit? He went 2 for 3 with a single and a double. So obviously, good things from him. Again, they don't have really anyone else in the outfield. They're not. It almost seems like they're not going to play Kim Tae Young. It almost like he didn't really play that much. I feel like they're not going to play him in the outfield. Maybe they're not going to play him in the outfield because he's defensive liability. But at the same time, he's a guy, and I said this for the last 3 years, that he's somebody that has to have regular at bats. He has to be an everyday player, otherwise he's not going to be able to play very well. But you know, the two big offseason acquisitions, Song Baek did not pitch well, and Shinmu Jun did not pitch well. Yeah, but so so Shinmu Jun 0 for 4, two flyouts to left, two flyouts to right. Maybe he's trying to hit home runs. I don't know. He's never been a home run hitter. I think he hit 7, maybe. I think maybe 7 last year. No, maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, so Hanwha loses 6-4. Again, it is a spring game, but it seems like a lot of the things that have been happening before looks kind of like they are happening again. As far as Doosan side, their pitching was fantastic. Uh, they ended up, their starter went 4 innings, gave up 1 run, 2 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Then in came Che Jun Ho. He also went 4 innings, gave up 1 hit, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Both of them gave up 1 run. Hong Min Gyu gave up 2 runs, making number 67 look a little bad. But overall, Doosan, they played really well. When they had their starters in, they were just they were just so much better than Hanwha, and you could see it, even though, obviously it's a spring game, but you could still see that the Doosan hitters just were so much better. Hanwha made their comeback against all backups. So, uh, yeah, they scored 2 runs late in the game, but those were again against backups. So I'm I can't put too much on the fact that it's 6-4 and not 6-2. So, but Hanwha loses, Doosan wins. First game of the spring. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. I did obviously see that the chat is not mixing together. The program that I used is not mixing them together. It's no longer supported by Google Chrome. So I'm going to have to figure out a different way to try to get to these two chats to intermingle so you guys can talk to each other instead of wondering why I'm talking to someone that doesn't exist in your little world. But thank you guys for tuning in again. Once again, a spring game. So hopefully I didn't make too many mistakes. Still trying to get used to everything, but I will be back tomorrow at the same time, 1 o'clock. Doosan versus Hanwha once again in Cheongju. So I will be back for that, and then it'll be a few days before I'm back after that because the games are at 1 o'clock. So tomorrow's games are at 1 o'clock, same exact time. So as far as that goes, I could say is until next time.